Welcome to Is It Good for Scraps, the series where I test knitting and crocheting patterns to figure out if they're good for using up scrap yarn. Today I'll be testing the dumpling bag knitting pattern from Purl Soho. Now this pattern calls for 175 yards of their blackbird linen, which is described as a DK/light worsted weight. I don't have a ton of DK weight scraps in my bag, so I'm pulling out all of the worsted weight that I have. I've been doing this for a long time, but I still cannot eyeball yardage, so I'm hoping this is enough. Now this pattern does call for a provisional cast on, which is just like one of those things I use so seldomly I always forget how to do it, and this day I just was feeling lazy and didn't feel like relearning. So I did a regular cast on and used a mattress stitch to seam up the bottom when I was done. I was able to whip up this bag in an afternoon, and it is in fact great for scraps. Now it looked pretty good as is, but I took the extra step, which I always recommend, and I blocked it. Blocking is truly magical. I made a whole video about it, but essentially the reason that I recommend it is because it always just helps to make your piece look so much more refined. It helps really with any tension issues you've been having and helps it maintain its shape in the long run. I just let it fully dry outside in the sun and it was ready to go. This pattern is great for scraps because, the bag is big enough to actually be useful in your everyday life running errands, so you feel like you've made something useful. But also there's a lot of flexibility in where you start and stop colors, so really no matter how small your scraps are, you can use them. So 10 out of 10.